doing? Oh my God. Are you going to cut this?
We're good. No.
I don't know. We're not ready.
Oh my God, guys.
Full
Wow.
spooked.
We're back.
Don't even act all...
Dude, I'm fucking worried,
I'm
bro.
gone.
That looks so good.
Guaranteed snooze, though. I'm only in it for the cinematography.
You know, if you guys want a YouTube react video...
We've been talking, me and Sam.
We've been thinking about...
We're trying.
What if we do a little trailer YouTube react? We just watched the trailer to The Lighthouse, which looks awesome.
With Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson's.
Also, full disclaimer, we're 4 marks deep.
4 margaritas deep.
I don't even know where we're at.
We had dinner before recording, which
I'm
is
getting
rare.
It's
It's a rare. Dude, don't look at it. Don't look
you're right,
at
you're
it.
right, you're right, you're right.
Hey, silence all the notifications.
Can you turn... Cut!
And I just started recording, so here we are. Welcome to the show, guys.
That was a cold open right there.
Oh, man, I'm just so good to be back.
I love those.
We
feeling it.
We had a little bit of a break because we were ahead.
We did. You're right. It's been a while.
And, sometimes this is my sanity versus other
full
things.
homie reprieve right here.
Homie sanity is a real thing.
New merch.
Dude, that's
I'm ready. I want merch so bad.
We gotta
dude.
trademark it.
Out there, crawlers, who's going to buy merch when we drop it?
No one.
You're right. Maddie Boom tweets us, hey, they're selling merch. Doesn't buy any. Literally.
I just bought 5 hats. No sales.
Literally.
No.
Guys.
We got some big plans.
Dreams. We have big dreams.
No. One of them is actually
You're right.
big plan.
You're right.
But I'm not going to say anything until I sign that signature and it's confirmed. Okay?
I know.
So
I'm not ready.
if you want an announcement, go follow us on the Instagram at The Film Crawl or the Twitter or the Facebook.
Do it.
At The Film Crawl. Facebook community is growing.
Keep up with us.
Instagram community is growing. Twitter community, you kind of stagnant, brother.
Really? What about YouTube?
We don't post enough memes, that's why. Twitter is small.
We're
memes.
all biz on Twitter.
Yeah, business Twitter.
Business.
Don't expect any memes. I don't got time for that. So
yeah, and he has full account of that.
Instagram though, there's content on there.
There really is.
I love the Crawler fam came together and proved my point that
fuck y'all.
Patrick Wilson
No.
looks like Chris Pratt.
In that picture. You pick the 2 pictures that they look like each other, and even I admit, that picture they do.
I'll say it's depending on what version of Chris Pratt we're talking about. We're talking about pre-Star-Lord, right?
Are we talking
before.
about Andy?
No,
Are we talking
not
about
Andy.
House Bunny?
Post Andy, pre-Star-Lord, right there. He sits right in that little niche right there. And that boy is Patrick Wilson's son.
Okay, son, all right. I'll take... I don't know.
Also, we
What's
reached
up?
out to you guys. We were going to do El Camino, Netflix movie.
Thank you. You guys pulled through for me on that one. Thank
the Crawler
you.
family spoke, and they said they're over Breaking Bad.
Meowdy.
I will watch it and write notes on my own. And if you guys change your mind, hit me up, and I'll bring it up.
We'll talk about it.
But for now, that's on the back burner, boys. I mean,
you're not going to get that live episode. I'm sorry.
Yep, because you guys spoke. I was shocked. I thought a lot of people would vote for
on
it.
the edge of my seat because
it was close race.
I'm
though.
gonna watch it
was a close
regardless,
race.
but I don't want to talk about it. There's nothing to talk about.
Bro, what do you mean it's a continuation?
I've heard things, brother.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, there was some questions about Joker and new things.
Were there? I missed those.
Personal.
Oh.
Text.
Okay, well. Thanks, guys, for hitting my. I'm dry.
Those are episodes are in the works. I mean, we're getting the Halloween content out.
We're overloaded, guys. We want to do it all. Trust us.
Yeah, and right now we're recording Star Wars episodes for you guys. There's a lot of things happening.
And everyone's been enjoying Spooktober month though, so thanks for showing love on that.
Spooktober has been.
We've
very
gotten the
successful.
comments. Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, we do appreciate the comments. It lets us know that we're actually doing shit.
I know. But today we're doing, I think we covered each category. We're doing a zombie movie today.
Today we're doing a zombie movie.
International. Sam's not ready.
The first ever on Film Crawl.
You're right.
We're going to need a drink.
Ooh.
So let's get that open.
We're a professional now, dude?
I think we just need to drink 4 margaritas before every episode.
time. Let's do that.
This is a repeat offender, but I love this can,
and
dude.
it goes with
today's.
The theme. Yeah, I'm not saying Korean wise. I'm saying color wise. Red.
It's not Korean.
Yeah, it's not Korean. It's San Diego. Brother, put it up to the camera,
We're doing the original sin.
I love this shot.
The Fuji apple. What is it? Fuji unfiltered cider.
Yeah. So. Y'all already know what it is.
Nicole picked this because it has like a Asian themed.
Yeah, and it's a really pretty can, and it's red. Like that red stands out. And
but I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The grip on the can is unreal.
You did say that last time.
It's like they spend.
You're not dropping this can, guys.
You know they spent a lot of money on this fucking cover because this
Shouts
is.
Out. Wait, I hope they're from original. Wait, no, never mind. I said San Diego.
They're New York, aren't they?
Fuck me.
No, they're not New York.
No, they are New York.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Original Sin Corp, New York, New York. I'm dumb.
It's made with New York apples. It's not sponsored, by the way.
It's not. It's not.
We love this one. It's so refreshing.
It's sweet.
After 4 margs, this is the cool down.
Yes. It's
so
the sipper.
This is why we picked it.
It's the sipper. Yeah, it's just the chill. Because we're just two homies chilling.
But, you know,
this dude.
Train to Busan.
2016 Korean zombie movie. What do you know about it?
International film.
I'm actually kind of curious. When did you? Because this is your second time watching. It's my second time watching. How did you hear about it? When?
Dude,
did you watch
it got steam. It picked up steam last year. No, 2 years ago.
I think.
Oh,
yeah.
like literally a year after it came out. It was 2017. You know, Twitter, BuzzFeed, like everyone was picking this movie up all of a sudden because it dropped on Netflix. And, you know, Netflix movies carry steam sometimes, especially with the social media game. So, you know, my friend told me about, hey, there's this, like, Korean zombie movie.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, really? I looked it up. It has amazing reviews.
Yeah.
So
and this is around the time where the zombie craze of, like, The Walking Dead and, like, 28 Weeks.
It was big.
Well, no, it was dying off.
Well, Walking Dead has been big, but...
Yeah.
But the zombie genre, yes,
it's dying off
has been very... lackluster.
Yeah, so I think people were excited to see, like, I think people love fast zombies. 1.
Oh yeah, you got it.
28 Weeks, you know, and then 2, it was new. I think people automatically see Korean and they're like, oh, it's new, it's exciting, which is true. Koreans know their shit around horror films, guys. Dude,
The Ring, wasn't that Korean?
That's Japanese.
I mean, not The Ring. Shutter.
What Shutter?
Isn't the movie called Shutter? Isn't that Korean or is that Japanese
too?
too?
Show though.
No, it was a movie.
Shutter?
It was like the camera.
Where did you watch
this?
That
Was a long time ago.
Shutter, 2008 film. Is
that
supernatural? It's Japanese, I think.
No.
Dude, that's Joshua Jackson.
Let me see.
Dude.
Bro, it's got a 9% on Rotten Tomato.
Rip.
It is in Japan. Assignment in Japan.
It's in Japan.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Japanese made.
I think it's
the director's Japanese.
Director's Japanese. Live, guys, on YouTube. You can see this live.
You can see us investigating. But
you know what? You surprised me with the movies that you know about.
Bro, my brain.
I know.
Is like
I can't.
It's a library.
I know. I can't do it.
And I come up with weird shit. Like no one would have ever brought that up.
True.
No one would have ever brought that up.
I get snaps and I'm like, "What the fuck are you watching?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's some Leo movie from 2001." And I'm like, "What? I don't even know this."
The assassination of Jesse James, Brad Pitt.
Braddy.
No one's heard of it.
No one. What's the Dogtown with Justin?
Oh yeah, dude, Dogtown was big though. Niche option.
You're right.
Niche option, but.
Yeah, so this movie is like pretty exciting.
Yeah, dude, it had a lot of steam, so that's why we watched it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good. We watched this because I have a little soft side for it. You know, Korean. I'm half Korean, so I said, Sam, you got to show
Nicole's
respect.
Fam. And if you are a hardcore, Instagram crawler, and you keep up. We did initially have a different movie for this slot.
You're right. Oh,
so, we got to be honest and say that those plans fell through. We were going to do 28 Weeks later. Some things got in the way, and we weren't able to record it. We had to fall back on this one.
I said, who do we do?
But we still kept it zombie genre. the goal was to kind of attack most of the genres in horror. I know we're not getting all of them, but
there's no way.
We wanted to get zombies, killing, slasher,
exorcisms,
demons, all that
scary,
shit.
spooky, everything.
Yeah, so we fall back on another zombie movie that we know, and we know that most of you guys probably haven't even seen it. So
we want to bring you guys new stuff.
If you haven't seen it, this is your spoiler warning.
Ooh,
because
Sam. We gotta drink margs
we forget
time.
every intro.
We do.
But people know by now. But this is your spoiler warning. We are gonna go through the whole, in depth and spoil it. But go watch it. It's on Netflix. Yeah. It's on fucking YouTube. Oh, I literally watched it on YouTube. I didn't know. Like some dude just posted it and it didn't get taken down.
Big ups, homie. So. Thank you. Download and subscribe.
So,
don't
go
call
watch
his name out though.
It's a good movie.
Well,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we're done. We're out. Well, okay. So the opening, it opens with an animal getting infected.
Right, which is more realistic,
and that's new.
No,
we don't see animals getting infected in a lot of zombie movies. And if they do, it's comical.
Well, not in zombie movies. I was gonna say Contagion, Quarantine.
Haven't seen it.
What's the one I sent you? Side Effects and Contagion.
That's the one with Tatum.
Yeah, those
Side Effects and Contagion.
Who directed it? The guy that did. Did Logan Lucky.
Soderbergh.
Yes, he did both of those. And what's super interesting, when I watched both of those, I was like, these feel connected. And they kind of are, but they're not. But he does animal infection.
Like bunnies?
No, pig. But more. That movie is more. It's not zombies. It's just like a plague.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
This is zombies and animal. This is realistic. More realistic than anything else.
Okay, but
how did Walking Dead start? We still don't know?
We don't know, dude.
Did they still not know?
No, everyone was infected. They talked about biting.
No, they said it was airborne and everyone has it.
Oh, that's right. Dude, we talk about Walking Dead in every episode. It's
we're not
so
doing
weird.
It, guys.
We just said it.
No, we're not doing one.
Oh, we're not doing the Rick Grimes movie?
Yeah.
High key, you don't want to do the Rick Grimes movie. Don't even play with me. No, this whole movie, everything about this movie, I appreciate that it doesn't make the zombie genre comical. Even though that they're fast zombies and like it's ragecore and like it's not like cheesy and fuck, like of course. You could disagree with me on that.
Comical as in like legitimately comical. This is relative because Zombieland 2 just came out.
That's right.
And that's a comedy zombie movie. We've done Zombieland 1. And if you guys are wondering, are you going to do number 2? Yes, we're going to do number 2. Of course we
have to.
But it's going to be in November sometime because, again,
we're booked.
Slammed, brother.
This month.
We're slammed.
We're done. Stop sending us the emails.
No, send us more emails.
Please. No, we're dry. We really
I love hardcore zombie movies.
Okay, and you're saying this one wasn't?
No, I think it was.
Okay, so let's just jump into likes right now. Because I don't think we do that often enough. I think we shit on it right away.
We do, yeah.
Likes. It's...
it sounds weird to say it.
Okay, I'm ready.
But it is different for a zombie. Like, most zombie movies...
It sounds kind of overplayed that you say that, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know. It is different.
Everyone says that, right?
Yeah, but it's like... Most zombie movies, you're like, it's generic. You're in a house, you're surviving, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
This is like different. This is like Snowpiercer with fucking Chris Evans. This is like taking it to kind of a different, unique style. And
you're trapped still.
Yeah, you're like, still trapped, but you're on a train, and now you're adding elements. And you may be like, oh, that's fucking lame. Like, we're only in this one location.
Yeah.
But the movie does its best to get your characters off the train and then, like, get back on it. So, like, I don't know. It does, like, I think the pacing of it is actually pretty decent. I wouldn't say grade A, but I think it's decent. Yeah. There are some parts where you're like, are we going to do something or what?
Where are we going with this?
Because I think it's 20-something minutes until, like, things start happening. And
maybe even longer.
And that's 20 minutes till you see like the first zombie, and then it's still like kind of developing. So it kind of takes a little bit. And some of you might be thinking, oh, 20 minutes, but like it's a zombie movie where you don't need much background. And we've talked about this in horror movies and like how you don't really need it. The movie tries to give you it. the daughter father figure.
Yeah.
I like that approach.
Dynamic.
The girl is super cute.
Not annoying at all. Like, I think we've had
smart.
Yeah, smart.
Nice. And some of the characters are smart. Some are smart, but I have something in my very dislike.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
But I don't know. I just think it's like what was the movie I was talking about? It just like has solid bones. Like I think it just has it.
Yeah, well, I think it was Insidious.
Yeah, like you're talking about a zombie movie, and it's like hitting the points. Like,
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have this in it. We need to have this, that, and this. And we do it all. We execute. We also elevate it a little bit.
Yeah.
But not overdone.
Well, you know what? So that's one of my likes about this movie is that, to go with what you're saying, everyone on the characters that we see in this movie that we're with on the train, obviously there's the main character of the dad and the daughter. Everyone on this train has a reason to be on that train. It's not like just plot, right? It's like
right.
Korea, there's a big public transportation. Everywhere besides America has huge public transportation.
Yeah.
So I think that's to its credit of like being a Korean-made movie of everything is logical.
Yeah, and then I think if you think about exactly what you're saying, the culture it's coming from, this is more relatable for them, right? Because this is what they take a lot.
Yeah, so
for us, for American, well, at least West Coast Americans, you barely fucking sit on public transit out here. Literally, the West Coast is dry bones.
And you're like, I'm not going on that shit.
Yeah, and going on a plane and stuff, you're like, there's people around. But that's like culturally like a thing for Asian countries, European countries. Like, they're way more developed in that area.
Exactly.
Everyone here in America just has their own car, and we just
and it's all about like Western like zombie films, especially. It's like, oh, the people are the enemy, and in this one too, it does touch on the people are the enemy. It does touch on it, right? But there's a deeper meaning to like the asshole business guy that's in this movie. It is who the dad could turn into. I like that.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I didn't think of that.
It's like a play on shit. This is the road I was on.
I be? This is what I was gonna be until
this
shit
event
hit
happened.
The fan, and I realized that my daughter's more important. Yeah, that's a huge. Wow.
Yeah,
dude, that's a good connection.
That's why you hired me, dude.
Bro, that's why we do this.
That's why you watch.
Because that's a huge point, and I'm always like, oh, they just need him there because they need to have a human villain type thing. Exactly. But that actually is reasonable because they're both businessmen. Logical. So I like all those aspects to it. I don't know. There's something about it. This was probably my first experience when I watched this originally with an international movie.
Nice.
Like legitimately with an international movie.
Yeah.
Actually sitting down, reading subtitles, watching the movie, and actually enjoying it. Like I was like, oh my God, this is actually good.
Yeah.
It actually made me want to like maybe branch out a little bit and try to find something else. And those pop up. There was like the Chinese one recently.
The
space one.
Yeah,
and that was huge on. And this is the exact same thing. Like BuzzFeed was fucking like everyone was talking about.
That's where I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it makes me want to like give those movies a chance.
Yeah.
I think the train thing is unique. And I think this is why Snowpiercer's successful. I think Snowpiercer was a European film, but
no, I think it's Korean. It was a Korean director.
Is it Korean?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
I know you're right.
Yeah.
But it's particularly interesting with Americans because these are not everyday things. Right. And I think that adds to the movie. I don't know. It may sound stupid, but I think it does. And if you're an American and you're like, if it's a zombie movie about on a plane, we've seen so many fucking things on planes because it's more normal to us, and it's not as interesting.
That hits home. Like people are sensitive here, and it's just
planes
like
because of
exactly. Like why would you even do that? It's like, first of all, shut up.
Yeah. So any movie that's like happening on a plane is more common in America, but like there's the fucking one with Liam Neeson.
Oh shit! That's
where he's like the air marshal.
That's right. I mean, he had to do all of it, right?
God damn, dude. He's done so much shit, bro.
I don't know, Liam. Qui-Gon, get your shit together. That's a tie-in right there.
But I don't know. I think it was very interesting. It was fun. Very fun film. Watch this with friends or family.
For sure.
Not kids, probably. But
I mean, it's not too gruesome.
It isn't, but it's actually kind of scary. I mean, the zombies are actually terrifying. The makeup is great.
Yep, they're not afraid to show you them, and they turn instantly. So it's like, again, there's no explanation to that. You're not left wondering like, oh, like how long does it take for people to turn? It seems like the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Kind of instant.
And this is why.
I guess it's not true, but
not instantly.
Yeah.
I guess it depends, but that's the movie with plot. But I think what I love about a movie like 28 Weeks Later, which I'm pretty sad we're not doing, but I think we'll touch on it later. Like we'll do it later down the line. But how it's actually a virus.
You mean the explanation behind
that?
Yeah,
and that's why I like this movie, because it's like there was a leak in a plant.
That's right.
That created the deer drank it or whatever.
Oh, and that guy was leaving the plant, right?
Yeah,
so he's kind of spreading it.
Yeah, and he hit the deer, and this is how things move. Or the deer actually turned into a zombie. It got hit and turned into.
Okay, so
that one was kind of weird, but
I loved that. But like my thing is, if animals can get infected,
this world's fucked.
Yeah, exactly. The world's done.
You can't survive.
Yeah,
you literally can't survive.
You can't, because that shit spreads triple time.
Yeah, because now how do you know what's tainted?
Exactly.
Because this is a weird tie-in, but the HBO series Chernobyl.
Oh.
Which was about the real...
I know you were watching that. I heard that was
I watched... It's only like 6 episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't
I watched the whole thing when it was on. When it was live. But they talked about that, because this is a real thing.
Animals, you mean? Like
animals, because now you have all this radiation in the air.
Yeah.
And the animals get infected too.
Right.
So they literally went out and just killed every animal within like this distance that they determined was like, okay, this is like...
That's where it gets sad.
Yeah, it was actually really sad.
Animals are involved?
No, there was literally a squad of Russian soldiers. One, they're risking their life because they're just sitting in radiation all day, so they know they're dead.
Right.
But they're going and just killing cats, dogs, deers, foxes, like anything that was out there, because if a hunter in the future does it, like, they're gonna die of radiation. Now, it's not a zombie infection. You're gonna most likely die of like cancer or some shit. But yeah, they had to do that. Pretty interesting, huh? I don't know.
Animals.
So yeah, if animals turn into zombies,
we're done.
You're not gonna survive.
Yeah, my man. Like,
you're gonna eat rice all day.
We're outie. Dude, rice is good though. That shit's for
Or if it's in the ground because of the water.
Don't even go
it's over,
there. Bro. Okay.
So the movie ends and they're all dead.
Yeah, no,
I don't really like.
No, you know what?
Someone said something. No, that wasn't it.
Different movie.
Quiet Place. Someone commented about the ending.
Yes.
They said they didn't like it.
They didn't like it. We didn't get a full explanation why, so make sure to leave why when you.
Well, they agreed with me, so.
Whatever. They always agree with Sam. I think so. Like we talked about in A Quiet Place. This movie, Train to Busan, has issues of class, and it has issues of like family, which in A Quiet Place we said like talking about different issues other than gore and violence in a horror movie elevates the genre. Mm-hmm. So in this one, we definitely get the feels of like a father-daughter, and like he wasn't there, and he slowly, with each kind of critical moment in this zombie apocalypse that he was kind of thrown into, he's learning like, I wasn't the best fucking dad. What does that mean for me, as a person? Yeah. I need to write this. And imagine that happening all in that time span of like a few hours. Yeah. You only have that.
I'd probably die of a heart attack.
Yeah, you have that amount of time to kind of reckon with what you've done.
Yeah,
your life.
I don't know. I think it's set up.
That's what I liked
about. I think it's set up well, and I think the storytelling is done well. Again, with it being an international movie, you look at it completely different. If this was an American movie, right, all the jocks,
right,
and stuff, and like
the baseball guys,
and all the old people, like you would in an American movie, you'd be like, oh, they're just there. But I feel like since it's an international movie,
it's emphasized,
and I don't know about their culture enough, and I don't live there, I don't do any of this stuff. I have to read the subtitles. I am more invested in the jocks, even like
because they're your age.
Yeah, but they even got like ample like time.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like they were wasted. But again, if you ask a Korean this and
Yeah.
they've watched multiple Korean, they're probably like, oh yeah, that's just like the throwaway characters like we talk about in our movies,
Oh.
like in Jason when the douchebag boyfriend gets his dick cut off, like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you're like, oh, he deserved it.
Right.
But since it's international, you're kind of like more invested. It's super weird.
You look at it differently.
Yeah, you
for
look at it totally differently. So I wasn't
Yeah.
like annoyed with the jocks, and I wasn't like annoyed with all these other characters. Whereas
Yeah.
in a normal movie, I'm like, fuck, it's Jimmy from the bank, you know, like,
Yeah.
when's he gonna die?
He's behind the
yeah,
register.
so you
what
don't
he's
know
doing.
what's coming. I think that's unpredictable, and it's something that
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it because you'll understand what I'm saying. Hopefully you'll understand
To get a
what I'm
different
saying.
perspective.
Yeah.
And each of these kind of archetypes, I guess you could say, have a moment of like emotional kind of like fuck. So like the jocks,
The jock and his girlfriend.
He had two. So his girlfriend, but also like seeing his team
His
and not
team,
wanting to kill
yeah.
them and not hitting them. And that was a really cool moment in the movie when the dad was like, you know, let's like move it, son. Like,
Yeah.
I got this. Like taking the step up. That whole sequence is
Dude,
just amazing.
Can we talk about the fighting, bro? It's actually good.
Koreans are so good at filming fighting.
Yeah.
They love the
Well, I
wide
mean,
shot
the
of,
culture,
like,
man.
They touch on it in this one, but I haven't seen Old Boy, but I've seen a clip of Old Boy.
Yeah.
There's a famous
Yeah.
clip in there where he's fighting in the hallway, and it's shot. I've been told to watch Old Boy so many times. I'm over it. But I should watch it. But there's a scene where he's like fighting and it's like silhouetted, and
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino did it in Kill Bill. So those kinds of shots
Beautiful.
like get you. They do
I don't
this in
know.
the movie.
They did some good stuff here. Couple slow-mos.
Yeah, and you like the
Some-
slow-mos.
yeah, I mean, I
thought you hated slow-mos.
I do-
'Cause I personally am like, all right, what's going on?
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. I kind of love the one where he's thinking he's getting out. And he's
In
on
the
the phone and he's like, I can't get in contact with my men.
Oh.
And this is when they're all and
At the station,
I love
right?
this. I love this. Yeah, the station.
Yeah.
I love this moment where you're on the escalator.
Yes.
And you see the military boots, and you're like,
Yep.
"Oh, dude, they're gilded, but they're all zombies."
Yep.
That's a fucking cool little twist.
That is.
Realistic too. It's not
Yeah.
like bullshit. It's not like the bullshit one where they like walk all the way up to it and touch them,
Yeah.
and then it's a zombie,
Yeah,
and you're like,
right.
"Bro, this would never happen."
Right.
Um,
or they go through the quarantine area.
yeah,
and
and
it's
then-
like, which
yeah.
we get at the end of this one.
So I love that, and it's happening simultaneously because the father, and we're not trying to pronounce names. I'm sorry. The father,
Yes. We don't want to
split off with the main group
because he's trying to be
because
selfish.
he's trying to be
and-
selfish
yeah.
with and get taken out separately.
Yes.
And the guy on the phone is like, I can't get in contact with my men. And that's when he realizes the military guys are zombies.
yes.
And it's slow-mo, but that's like a tension builder part. And I like that part.
But that's also, I don't know. I haven't had a traumatic incident happen to me really, but like in real time, I guess you kind of would vision it as slow mo.
I don't
I've
know.
heard
It's
a lot
super
of people
weird.
say that of like it kind of happened in slow motion, or I just seem to see it all flash. You know?
The way I think of it is it doesn't happen in slow motion,
Yeah.
but the way you recall it was slow motion.
You're right.
Because your brain, you engrave that moment in your head so much,
Yeah.
and it's so vivid to you that it feels like the length of it feels like forever.
You do
but that's
prolong
a
it.
split second.
Yeah.
So slow motion is supposed to bring you into that split second.
Yeah.
But so when people say, "Oh, it was like slow mo," I'm like, well. To you, yes.
Yes.
But
To
anyone
anybody else, no. It was like, dude, it was only 2 minutes, and you're saying it's an hour.
Yeah. So, and then there is the cheesy part where the fucking
What cheesy
the
part?
Korean rock, I'm gonna call him.
Dude, he's dad though.
That
He's
dude
dad.
smacks. He's in some American movies, I believe.
Is he really? Is he in
I've
Contagion?
seen him. No, but I've seen him in some other stuff.
He's like beloved
Yeah.
in Korean.
You're gonna need
culture.
You're gonna need. I'm gonna look right now.
Dude, I have the cast right here. Not
but-
really. I don't.
The guy that punches.
You didn't
everyone.
love him?
I love him. No, but
Okay, I was like,
but
dude,
the
come
movie
on.
makes way for him in non-realistic ways. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, but it gets stellar reviews, guys. 88% on the audience
Everyone's
score.
loving
Um,
this.
but
he's
freaking in. Is this not him?
He just got a better.
Is
just
he
got
Avengers
cast, yeah.
guy?
No. He just. Oh.
Ow!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not him, huh?
I knew you would think it was someone else.
It's not him.
No, but he just got cast in the Eternals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I knew he was in something like that.
Yeah. He's getting that check, dude.
I thought it was, what's his name?
People and I hit it pretty hard.
Juan?
Juan. I know who you're talking about.
It looks like him.
Yes. They do kind of look alike. You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, The Outlaws, he has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Holy,
what is
he's
that?
in some slappers, man.
We're going to have to watch some of his movies.
Guys, we just got our next filmography.
How do we say
Jakey, move out the way. We're dunsies.
So the guy that...
oh, yeah, I'm in. There's sunglasses on the cover. I'm totally in.
Oh, this is Korean 911.
I'm in.
The movie makes way for him to do fun shit, but the fighting is enjoyable.
You don't think it made sense for his character?
Not really.
What? That scene where they're jumping car to car and they have his wrists are wrapped?
Dude, it's badass. I love it. I'm saying I love it, but I'm just saying,
and he's this tough guy. Like, hey, like, watch it.
I love it that moment happens because his girlfriend or whatever calls him and is like, they're gonna get us or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
and he
like,
just turns it on. I fucking love that.
He's like, fuck that.
It's a badass scene. He's just straight up murdering zombies, dude.
He literally
you've never seen zombies get killed like this before, guys. There's no weapons.
Are we done with likes?
1 second. There's no weapons. He's literally just snapping necks.
Segue, bro.
And it's a fucking badass scene, and I like it. And now we're moving on to dislikes.
Okay. I'll let you finish there. Well, no, it segues into this because, yes, it was a badass scene, but some of those zombies, they weren't killing. They were just throwing against the wall, and it's like they're just out.
Oh, yeah. That's
you know what I
mean?
mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't get back up, and because some of the zombies you see that he snaps their neck and that he punches them and they bludgeon him, kind of, but there's others where he's just pushing out of the way and drowing against the wall.
And they're just dead, yeah.
And
that's typical.
So they kind of,
mass
it's very
fight scene
nitpicky.
stuff.
Exactly. It's like glazing over. But if you're going to be realistic in where your characters are going, make sure the zombie violence is kind of up to snuff.
You can make the argument that we don't really know what they're like, but let's bring it back up. 28 weeks later, they're human. They're not zombies, really.
Yeah.
They're human with a rage virus, so they can die by chest shots.
Yeah.
So, in the theory, these ones could die by blunt force if they're, not The Walking Dead.
I guess you can get knocked
destroy
out.
the brain
Yeah,
zombies.
I guess so.
But, I don't know. I don't give it a dislike that much.
You're right. I mean, when we
talk about
dislikes, it's just nitpicks, right? Because sometimes we don't have dislikes.
Yeah,
it's
why that scene's there is just to be badass, and it's there,
and it's good,
and it's fun to watch.
I give it to you.
I remember when we watched that, we were like, "Holy fucking shit!" Like yelling this out loud,
nice.
Holy shit, this guy is badass!
Yeah.
Like this is awesome, and.
Well,
again,
it's just that team up moment, right? Because it's just the three of them. It's the kid with the bat, the dad with the shield.
Well, when he's pushing him out of the way, the kid with the bat's finishing him off, too.
Yeah, right. Well, they're helping each other, and it's just
So, that's a fun scene.
That's great.
Dislike. My major dislike.
Come on. Come on.
Is the old lady part.
Those old ladies, they have wigs to take out anybody, dude.
The old ladies that aren't old? Could they not cast... are they really old ladies?
I'm telling you right now, we age beautifully.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm going to look like this until I'm 85.
Them old ladies look 40. I mean...
they might be 50, I think. But they're trying to make them look 70 in this movie, which is why the wigs are so bad.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Yeah.
But you're right.
But not the makeup or anything. It's not my dislike. But
there's a
the part where the old lady daughter or whatever, they're sisters, right? Sister,
they're sisters.
She dies and gets infected because she helps them out. And then the mean business guy kicks our main protagonist off.
Yeah.
And Korean Rock and
that's a good nickname.
And Jock Boy off.
Yeah,
and
pretty boy. He's so pretty.
Kicks them off. They're part of the car, and then she's mad. She has this weird speech, and then she
to herself,
yeah. And is fuck this bullshit. Literally, I think her line is this is a load of shit or something.
You're right, yeah.
And
and she's looking at her sister who is a zombie now because of the rich guy that she's stuck on the tram with.
And then she opens the door and gets everyone in that car killed except the rich
business guy, of course.
How does he fucking survive?
It's a metaphor.
I feel like he would have died the first one, but
what does RNG stand for?
Random.
Random net game.
It's like a random number generator. Or something like that. So it's like it just means like you're just gonna.
You can't
random.
get away from it. Yeah, you're right.
So that shit happened, and I don't like that part because one, the speech thing is like pointless. Because
it's just to herself. Like,
yeah, you never like connect with those characters. Anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything. They're kind of just put in there as like these placeholders of emotional, like dependency of. Oh, remember, like there's real people out there, and it's not just our dad and daughter duo.
Yeah, but no one would ever do that. Do you think? Okay, that's probably
adrenaline's different.
That's probably too naive to say.
I would.
There would be some idiot out there
if she opened the door and went in there and closed it behind her.
That one I would believe. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Like,
but like they're fast.
I'm not gonna kill everyone for this moment. Like, if I wanted to die, I would have just done it myself. Like,
but you have to think again, going back to like Snowpiercer and the train. In this train, it's a representation of class, right? Because the rich against civilians. But I think Korean filmmakers, I don't know if they have a thing with trains, but they use that as like a metaphor.
Their way of describing
keep moving up the chain,
and we just use Hunger Games.
Behind, yeah, exactly.
District 40.
Yeah, that's what I am. We would be in District fucking -5, dude. Fucking.
Hey, that's closer to 1 than 40.
Are they the rich ones?
Or whatever. District 1.
It's been a while, man. We got.
Bro.
Talked about those. Gasp.
Don't ruin it.
Okay, cut.
All the Hunger Game fans are freaking out right now.
I know. Hey.
And the Potter fans.
DM us.
The Potter fans. The 007 fans.
Just get out of here with 007.
Guys, this content's coming.
Woo! Yeah, so just the imagery of, I think she did not belong there. And so, wouldn't you want to kill, like, the rich people?
Fuck it, dude. I don't know, but I don't know. It just doesn't work.
I know what you're saying.
I know. It just doesn't work.
It was kind of
I'm saying in real life,
moment.
Some idiot's going to do it.
Yeah, for a stupider reason, though, at least.
In movie life, no one's going to do it.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't work when they do it, I guess. I don't know. It just was weird. I don't need the speech.
I don't think we needed to see it.
I don't think we need the speech either.
Yeah, we didn't need it.
It would have been more rewarding, I guess you could say, if she like cursed the rich guy for kicking them out. Like, those people could have helped us. What are you doing?
A standoff between her and him,
and then he's like, what the hell are you talking about? You don't know anything. And she's like backing away to the door.
For sure.
And then she's like, I'm sorry, sister. Like, she apologizes for it. Dude. And then opens the door and they all go and kill him. Yes. Then it's like, all right, now we know why. But the other stuff is weird. I don't know.
I like that.
Call me up, bro.
You just changed the scene, dude. Well, okay. My biggest, basically on the realm of yours, but it's like the opposite. It's at the beginning of when the zombie gets on the train. She's clearly infected because you see her legs. There's veined, dude.
Bro, you're talking about a zombie movie right now.
I know. Okay, I'm not saying, a zombie gets on the train. That's weird. I'm saying the way they showed her get on the train, the guy is literally, he's this far apart from her.
Yeah.
And she's making noise while she's running on here, and it's clear. It's very emphasized that he's standing guard, seeing for other people.
Right.
You don't hear
and she
that
gets
person.
On,
Nobody else sees her, comes on like all crazy. I would rather believe, I'm going to change my scene.
Yeah.
I would rather have her already be a passenger and coming from somewhere. And she got on the train and then she starts feeling it. And she just starts going like, okay, like, God, like I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. So what would have worked here is if she was in contact with the guy that ran over the deer. And they were in the car together, so it's a recognizable character, right?
Yeah, and it kind of loops into the beginning
and then she gets on the train.
Yeah.
Or you see her like shake hands with the guy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thanks for the ride. Maybe she was just hitchhiking. I don't fucking know.
Or like she's already acting weird.
She's like, thanks for the ride, and he's like, no problem. But they shake hands after he touched the deer, which was infected. It gets on her.
Yeah.
She touches her face. And then what you're saying, she sits there and she just starts going crazy. Yeah.
And then she'll like, because the transient character in here, the homeless guy.
Yeah. I like him a lot.
They don't go into what he's seen. I know what he's seen, but he knows what happened. Like he's the character of like, oh, he's just crazy. Don't even listen to him. But he saw something happen, but they don't tell you what. And he's he saves them all.
Dude,
basically.
Don't talk about it. Dude.
Okay.
Rest
in peace. He literally doesn't get a name.
He literally gets torn apart.
I mean, you don't see it though. And he holds him back. But he did step on the can.
I hate that part, dude.
Like so
You just
loud.
reminded me of another part.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a dislike or not, but the part where like the darkness makes them like.
Oh, I
dumb.
fucking love it. I love it.
I like it because it adds a new element, but it's also like it's only there for this part because the movie doesn't go anywhere else.
They're on a train. Oh, you mean like they don't use that technique other
Yeah, well,
elsewhere?
it's not going to be used elsewhere because of the way the movie ends.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, hey, we need a way to push the plot. The characters are here. They need to get through 500 zombies. We need a way for them to get through 500 zombies. The kind of thing.
That's cool, though.
I know, but it's like...
It's a cool way to do it.
I guess it gives you hope that they'll live, maybe. Like, the military can go out at night and...
Oh,
and kill
okay. So it like plants
stuff.
the seed.
Yeah,
of
like a future with it.
Yeah.
But they do this similar. This is a similar tactic as like World War Z with Brad Pitt. Although it's based on a book, but like
book's really good actually.
World War Z, like they're supposed to make 2 or 3. So, and the movie ends. World War Z ends with like this. We're going on the offensive now.
Yeah.
Like, this is happening. So we
back.
don't really know like where the story's gonna go.
Yeah.
So I guess that opens up the door, but who knows? Maybe they're gonna make a fucking.
I'm sure they will.
Planes of Busan.
But it won't. Oh my god, the prequel, how it landed. That's the motto.
Oh my god, dude! It was from
hire us, Hollywood.
Dude, it was from the freaking pollution, bro.
That's right. That wasn't confirmed.
Freaking Korean Tesla.
A plane
throwing
could
their
have
eye
crashed
on
into the lake. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying. Do we got to do shots, dude? Shots we love?
Yeah, I think that's literally the only dislikes I like.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if you're. Well, I can't say it now. We're 42 minutes in, but if you're like skeptical about the movie,
skeptical
or skeptical. Sorry, I'm fucking trying. If you're skeptical about the movie, like you need to go see it. I don't.
Don't download it. It's on Netflix. Go watch.
It's hard to freaking give it dislikes.
It's worth the watch.
And it's because of this whole. It's international. It's different culture, and it's actually good. So you actually kind of like respect. Like you put
right, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's a fun way to watch zombies again instead of being pissed at like. Where the zombie genre, if you're a fan of zombies like I was,
I know,
yeah,
I used to love this genre.
Exactly,
dude.
And now you're like, well
I mainly love it because of 28 Days and Weeks, and
yes.
I really, really, someone just needs to make a month. I don't even care if it's, dude. They were supposed
really?
to. They were supposed to do a months and a years, and
I wouldn't be mad at it,
and I wouldn't be mad either. And if it's fucking garbage, whatever. But
whatever horror movies.
Come on, in Weeks you got Jeremy Renner and Rose Byrne. You're
and
telling
they
me
both survive, right?
Yeah, people are coming. Oh, Jeremy dies.
Jeremy dies.
Fuck, dude, he dies. I'm so hurt, dude, because he dies in the worst way.
How does he die?
I'm not spoiling it till the episode. I'll tell you after.
Okay, cool. I'll look it up on YouTube.
Everyone's probably seen it already.
I'll look it up.
I can't just
Guaranteed.
ruin future content with
I just
this
forgot
content.
how he died. I forgot.
It's such a good way. It's totally in character.
Okay, well, did you like the way the dad died in this movie?
I did. It was actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
I love
it
the whole.
It hits you in the feels.
It does. Yeah, I love the whole. I wanted to add this to my likes. I actually love the score in this movie is actually really good.
Yeah, it's low key.
There's actually some really the creepy music's good, but I'm saying like the actiony / epic epic music.
Yeah, the running.
It's actually really good.
It's really
I'm like,
good.
wow, this. I was listening to it. I was watching it, but I had headphones on, which is a little bit different than my normal setup. But I was like, wow, the music's good. Actually really interesting. Like it feels like a video game almost. Like you're like in this epic moment. So
like you kind of want to control the characters and get them thrown away because
really
of the epic shots too of like
the slow mo and they do all
the underground. Yeah,
fucking good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we got to move to shots we love. But the way it ended. Dislike or like?
I
kind of wish the
third
dad
act
lived,
kind of
but
went off the rails for me.
It
But I
did,
do
yeah.
enjoy.
It literally went off the rails.
Oh, I didn't even mean that. But
But
it kind of just goes. It just kind of gets chaotic and all over the place, which it literally does. But
Yeah.
also, as a technique of pacing, I wasn't into it. So that's just like I guess. But I liked that ending.
I don't know. He got too focused on like we need a bad guy. So then they brought back the future him, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
and
right.
They brought that back,
yeah.
and like he survives in unreasonable ways, and it's kind of just like
dude breaks his ankle and literally survives on the train tracks.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you doing this?
And
he was super annoying and such a dick.
So I don't know. It made way for that to happen. I don't necessarily know if it was needed. I would have been fine with all three of them just surviving from that.
Yeah, like walking up to the army zone together and her singing of like they're kind of all defeated. That was that moment of shit, they're defeated and they don't know what the future holds. Yeah. And the people looking at them are like, this is what we've seen in the world. Yeah. We got to kill these people. They're zombies. And then
but what I would have loved if they made all this fucking way for the evil businessman, if the dad and the businessman fought as humans, not him as a zombie, and he still defeated him, threw him off the train, and he got eaten or whatever. Like, that would have been rewarding, and then they all live.
That would have been like, I'm killing what I could have been.
But since they went with the, like, oh, we're going to make him a zombie, so now the dad needs to get bit. I don't know. I think
he completed his arc.
I think he completed his arc, but I think they were like, we don't want to be cliche and have everyone live.
Yeah.
So we need to like kill someone. But I think that's
okay. I kind of have a problem with.
It would have been really sad if the girl died.
God.
Like that would have been heartbreaking. I don't know how I'd have felt.
But that's cliche too. I have
is
a problem.
It though? That's like too heavy, dude. That's like too heavy.
The dad.
That is.
No,
dude. That's TV show heavy because then you can carry your character on. But movie where it's ending and you don't know anything after this, like that's heavy. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do what you're saying.
Like if Rick Grimes Carl dies.
He does, which he does.
Well, I know.
Spoiler alert, I'm sorry.
But like now you're like, oh my god, I know there's like 3 more seasons. This is like, holy shit, she died in the movie? There's like different.
I get you.
Like Nicole used to say, it hit different.
Yeah, have you noticed that I'm not saying that anymore? You're welcome. I've literally like had shakes when I'm about to say it. Fuck all y'all. No, my problem is Korean Rock. I'm sorry, I don't know. I forget his name in this movie. I don't think
Korean Rock is a great nickname.
It really is.
That's an honor.
He tells the man to like take care of his wife. Like, promise me you'll take care of her, look after her. And I kind of like him dying knows that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That promise is what made me want to watch the ending of
right.
He's gonna do it. But maybe like he didn't even sacrifice for her. He sacrificed for his daughter.
Yeah, it's
which makes
weird.
sense. And of course you're gonna do that. But like I kind of wanted him to stick around for this girl, this very pregnant MVP of the movie. Honestly.
Holy fuck, dude! That
I wouldn't have done
dead from a miscarriage.
Oh my God, Sam!
There's no way you survive that stress.
No. She good.
There's no way it survived that stress.
That baby's a survivor right there.
Maybe it's the cure.
Literally, that's the sequel.
God damn it.
That's the sequel. We just made it.
Baby of
Pod
Busan.
Part 2, we're looking at you. We just made the sequel to Train to Busan.
Baby. Baby of Busan.
Yeah. That's good.
I don't know.
I
do that part. I'm just gonna recap that. That part does hit the feels.
Yeah.
Very good music, sweet.
Slow-mo, yep.
Sweet recollection of his time with his daughter. So little time.
Yeah. Because she's like,
I'm not even a dad, but that was sad.
It just hits you different.
God damn it. We're not starting.
We're back. Scheduled programming.
Shots we love.
I think we talked a lot about this in this episode, but in the train to train sequence of the 3 guys, you got the baseball guy, the dad, and the Korean Rock. When they're sitting on they're squatting and they're plotting, And just that front shot of them, loved it. It's beautiful. It's like basically they're all bloodied and they're like, we got to save our people. We're going to save our people.
Getting ready for battle.
That's the movie for me.
Getting ready for battle.
We're going to war. I don't know what movie that's from, but I'm sure it is. So that's fine. I love that shot.
Yeah, I don't know. The cinematography is actually really good in this movie.
Okay, honorable mention is, I almost went with this one, when the girl that gets on the train that infects the whole train, when the attendant is going to her and she's like, oh my god, like what's happening? And you know, she dies essentially and comes back, and she like comes back with her neck and she's behind the flight attendant. That was scary.
That's Asian's horror right there.
Yes, I felt it was like a callback almost, but that was scary.
I felt very grudge.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
To that, I was like, oh.
It was scary to me though, but that was a good shot. I liked it.
Good music.
Yeah,
good jump scare.
Yes.
This one's hard for me, man. I there's like a lot of good sets here. It sounds stupid. There's like a lot of good sets here. I don't know. I think there's like the train, and then there's the couple stations that they stop at. But they're very smart with their location. Whoever the location scouter was.
The editor. I don't know.
The location scouter.
Oh, gotcha.
Where they're like, we're gonna get this wide open like train depot and like do some drone shots.
Yeah, drone shots for the win.
There's a lot of those. I'm gonna just go with the scene I was talking about, the slow-mo scene. Of when he's on the phone with...
Oh, yeah.
And this is kind of a sequence. It's not a shot, not a particular shot. But I love when simultaneous bad things are happening that mean stuff for all the characters. Like, everyone here is thinking that they're being saved by the military.
Yeah.
And then they all realize at the, quote, the same time. We don't really know if it's the same exact time, but you know what I'm saying. But so I just love that slow-mo. He drops his phone. It's kind of dramatic, but it's real. And he immediately goes for his daughter.
Yes.
Who is saved by the big rock? I don't know.
I mean,
Korean rock saves her.
He saves the day multiple times.
Dude is nuts. I need him.
He's a unit.
He needs to be our bodyguard. He needs to be our bodyguard.
He does.
Fuck.
We're hiring you.
All right. Well, then we get a shot scores.
Shots. Edit. Everybody.
Video starts going crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm excited to hear yours. I feel bad. I've given our other spooky movies like one.
It's hard to give it, brother.
I kind of, because of the third act kind of being shaky and not that solid, I give it a 2. You know, I just need just a couple warm-ups of like, all right, like I love this movie, but I need something in my system to get me.
I'm going with a 2.5. This is a total friend film.
Yes.
I watched it alone.
It's like a once every other year movie.
I watched it alone the second time. Definitely enjoyed it with friends.
Yeah.
You guys get to talk about it.
You're right.
I don't know. You're not too distracted on the subtitles. Obviously, you want to pay attention. It kind of draws you in. Again, this is your experience with an international movie. You got to pay attention to subtitles.
Subtitles are not that hard to read, honestly.
They're not hard. I'm not saying they're hard to read, but you have to pay attention. You can't be looking and like talking.
Yes.
Because you're gonna miss something. So, all of that actually benefits it in terms of an American watching it. So I don't know. It's a very interesting.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, you know the ending and everything, but go watch it. And we'll make sure to make that known on Instagram if it drops and you're like, oh, that's
let us know what you like
Korean.
about it.
I'm not going to watch it. But I think you're going to miss out if you don't.
Yeah.
So
have this in your repertoire, you know?
Remind me to add that part to the intro.
Okay. You're okay. Well,
because these people, they need to watch it. I think everyone needs to watch it. I don't know. It's really good.
It's got Sam's stamp of approval. I don't. You don't get that a lot. Honestly.
But I don't know. It's a fun movie.
Smack.
It's so weird. It's an anomaly. I don't know.
Guys, it's been. I think we've heard it. It hasn't been clearly stated. I'm good at picking movies.
Yeah.
Just say it, Sam.
Yeah, it's a good movie, Nicole. You did wonderful. Those that are sad that 28 Weeks wasn't here, I mean, it's going to come around. So
you can still talk to us about it.
Definitely. Reach out to us. Again, October doesn't limit us to horror movies, but we can add that down the line.
And is Apocalypse really horror? You know, is zombie?
Not really.
Exactly. That's another conversation for another episode.
Yes. We are one episode away from the end of Spooktober.
And we have something big.
Yes.
Kind of. You know.
Kind of.
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah. If you guys listen and you don't go on YouTube, shame on you. You should go to the YouTube channel, The Film Crawl, and subscribe right away. Please. Because next week we are going to have a guest for Hereditary, and we are going...
It's Halloween, guys.
...to be dressed up.
It's Halloween week.
Slightly, sort of.
There may or may not be cat ears. There may or may not be.
You're not a cat. Fuck you. We're talking about...
You don't like the cat, bro?
Dude, that's basic.
I know, but I'm saying, like, we can't put all of our time into the YouTube.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm saying we're not going to go all out, but you're going to see a theme because it's the week of Halloween.
Yep.
We have a special guest, Savannah.
Yep. So
my friend.
We're looking forward to it, and a movie one I haven't seen.
I haven't seen it either.
And I heard it got good praise.
It's big.
Good praise. So, very excited for it.
Ready.
So again, if you listen and you haven't subscribed on the YouTube, which I know is a majority of you guys,
because we see those.
Because I can see data. Go ahead and subscribe.
Hello.
And go ahead and watch that, because we're going to try to make it a little bit fun here. I know we're not the best setup in the nation, but
we're getting there. 2020, guys.
Trying.
Stick with us.
So definitely go over there, and then go on the Instagram for sneak peeks or behind the scenes stuff at The Film Crawl. Please. Twitter and Facebook as well at The Film Crawl, and you guys can stay up to date. Again, next week. Last week for Spooktober, it's been awesome. We're glad that we were able to kind of bring something new.
Our first theme month.
Yeah, themed month.
We are almost out of year, guys, and wow.
Additionally,
he's looking at the cow right now. He's literally checking the cow.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not going to announce it, but you guys need to go on Instagram because you got to find out.
Please.
And we will see you guys on last Tuesday of Spooktober.
Please.
Bye-bye.
Bye.